Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Aquarius reading. The new moon's on the 9th of February, 2024. And this is going to be impacting you in the area of your communications, in your learning process, the way you take in information, and also in the area of your roots, your foundation, your domestic environment, or your personal history. And the reason it is highlighting so many activities in your chart is because this lunation is naturally highlighting the movement of Pluto in the early minutes of Aquarius. So Pluto is your ruling planet, so this is having a profound effect, depending on your rising sign, on these particular areas of your life. It is a 21-year cycle, and I've described it in the past to you. I want to just use that as an introduction to personal readings that I'm doing. And they are described in the description box below, any information that you need. I'm also giving away a free reading on or around the 1st of each month, based on the donations and the comments that I received previously. So I thank all of you who are participating in this. And moreover, I want to thank all of you for being here, the most essential element to me being able to do this, and all the ways that you support me. I appreciate that. So let's get started, Scorpio, with your overall energy. The Star card. The Star card is really about a vision that you have gained that is becoming clearer and clearer to you. And this, in many ways, is what has been motivating your communications, your thinking, the way that you are understanding your previous experiences, particularly those experiences of challenge, difficulty, and hardship that you have undergone, perhaps over the last couple of decades, as Pluto has gone through Capricorn, depending on the areas of your life that has been highlighting. Capricorn will be touching down for 1 month from mid-October to mid-November of this year, in the last degree of Capricorn before it is finally finished with the Capricorn transit. And this may be an opportunity for you to evaluate what you have learned, the things you've learned over this process of major social, generational, global change. However, the star has helped you to, or symbolizes your understanding of the possibilities engendered by the positive use of collective power. And that is a container for the vision that you're holding, the dream that you are pursuing, that is allowing you to garner up your deepest understandings of the path that you've been on for the last couple of years specifically, but that you're moving forward into in an age of technological advancement, biological, all kinds of innovations and new opportunities in the ways that we're able to understand as well as use resources. In the present, you have the Four of Cups, in the past, the Ace of Pentacles, and in the future, the Eight of Wands. There is an incredible amount of emotional and practice that you are implementing. You have been practicing the art of choosing things that feel good to you. You have been cleaving to the things that express you authentically, that acknowledge your experiences, and that allow a range of experiences to be processed and looked at by you in a way that allows you to pick and choose among the possibilities, the options that are before you. This is a pretty deep experience of finding yourself almost in a new body or a new skin. This has been, you have been establishing this new emotional, cultural foundation for yourself, but it can still feel new. It can still feel uncomfortable. It certainly is an improvement, but there is a kind of restlessness that I'm sensing as you are becoming increasingly familiar with a comfort level, an experience of joy and satisfaction that is perhaps belies this new vision that is feeling empowered by your current experience and comfort level, so that this ability to express yourself is coming more and more naturally, and opportunities that are being presented to you, you now have the emotional space to evaluate those opportunities on the basis of what is appropriate for you now. There's something in the past that you have manifested by way of the way you want to feel, the way you want to express yourself, and the way that you want to be productive, how you profit from your own productivity, how you evaluate and select the kind of abundance that you are now creating for yourself through this careful selection of something that reflects who you are. And that is moving you into a place of greater communication with others, a sense of empowerment, excitement, rapid communication and connection, networking with others, researching, kind of hunting down new ideas and new connections, colleagues, opportunities for you to collectively engage in really impactful projects and ideas. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card, Scorpio, and if this reading is resonating for you so far, please like this video. Please share it with others who may enjoy it. Comment below and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled the card Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And I love this. You are definitely moving into or moving through high energy that is required by this opportunity you've manifested. The flora and fauna of Africa is a way that we acknowledge our ancestral entities on our planet that are supporting us and preparing us for the work that we have chosen to do. And I've pulled the quagga zebra. And the plant associated with that is the tiger lily. And the key word is harmony. Accept yourself unconditionally. Embrace your differences and others. Everything isn't always black and white. This is exciting. There's a real sense of motion and freshness, and you're pursuing something on the terms that are resonant with who you are. The Four of Cups in the present is clarified by the Two of Swords and the Queen of Coins. Yeah, interesting. Part of the choices that you are making in the present moment are not only based on this ability to transform your environment, this deep resourcefulness that you are experiencing and expressing, this need for stability and security as an anchor to your exploration of new ideas, of new possibilities, of making a decision that requires some real honesty, some difficult honesty for you. Perhaps the thing that has been restricting your movements is an attachment to something or someone that you are have a difficulty in surrendering. By surrendering, I don't mean releasing the relationship as in separating from it in any permanent way, but I mean the need to control the relationship. Perhaps there's a way that you are relinquishing control. You're allowing a relationship to transform itself in order to better enable you to make a choice to move forward in a way that is empowering to you, that does ultimately feel good, even though the attachment to this person or situation is something that fulfills a need. It fulfills a need to caretake, to support, to provide for someone or something, an organization, a team, an entity that relies on your supply in some way. In the past, the Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by the Knight of Coins and the Ace of Cups. Ooh. We always like more than one ace, two aces. Ace of Cups is really supporting this place of healing for you. And it's so interesting that your greater self-acceptance, your greater unconditional acceptance of others as well, or conditions in your life, even those that have been challenging and have presented you with some real hardships, has actually enabled and empowered your recognition of understanding a new way, the review of a plan, reorganizing the way that you are seeing and perhaps pursuing opportunities for greater abundance, greater security and stability. Maybe pursuing something that will be long-lasting. There's a sense that you're building towards something that will be permanent as anything can be. And there's your exploration of possibilities that is coming about as this greater sense of self-healing that you're able to activate consistently. The self-healing is part of the resources and the abundance that you are manifesting to engage in this building, this project that you are exploring, this hopeful vision that you are fueling. So not only is this vision include the abundance and permanency of a resource, a tool, an opportunity, an organization, but it's also about the process of engaging in collective effort, of sharing resources, of contributing to the stability and security, indeed the protection of others. In the future, the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Coins and the Ten of Coins. Well, Scorpio, this is a kind of jackpot in my view. The pentacles here are describing a really anchored sense of independence that you have created. Your independence, your process of minding your own garden has become a model to the way in which you are creating legacy. You are recognizing how you have benefited from the efforts of others, that you are the inheritor of a cultural legacy, an ancestral legacy that you can now give back in some substantial way. And the way in which you have cultivated that for yourself becomes a model for the generation of this abundance for others. I hope that makes sense. This feels very succinct, and this is really the vision that you're holding and the ways in which you are seeking to engage, the practical tools and steps to create this replication of a personal journey and a personal experience of abundance, of generating that abundance that includes a continuous reinvestment in yourself and in those of others who will be benefiting from this inheritance. I'm going to pull a hummingbird oracle, and as a way to finish up this reading, I could talk forever about this, but the message feels very succinct, and I do want to remind you that I'm doing personal readings for those of you that are interested. I pulled the wishing well. Your heart's desires are taking flight joyfully and magically. This is absolutely stunning, Scorpio. Until next time, namaste.